Good morning, y'all. It's Thursday, September 22nd. The sun's not up, but we are. We're about to get rolling. We're going to finish this trip out to Ridgeville, South Carolina, bounce over to Augusta, Georgia, snatch one up, and head back over towards Chattanooga. It's time to drive. Let's go for a ride and get this train a-moving. Rock and Roll Trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Moments after taking your family out to Five Guys for burgers.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Oh, Lord, y'all. We made it to that delivery this morning, and they took nearly 3 hours to get me out of there, which is going to put me late for my pickup appointment. They said, all right, that's okay. As long as you can make it there by 2, you should still be good. I was like, okay, that ought to be all right. All I got to do is make a quick stop for a splash of fuel. So I pulled over at a pilot that I passed on the way in that I knew I'd be passing on the way out, and Lord have mercy, one of the worst places to get into and get up to a fuel pump and get in and get back out that I've ever been to. Pilots are pretty famous for making sucky, horrible locations, and this one here, man, oh man, I don't know what town this is considered in. I'll have to look at my app and everything again and see, but it's about 20 miles out of where I was at in Ridgeville, and it's terrible. It was terrible getting to the pumps. It was terrible. The pump was slow, and then you get in the store, line backed up at the counter, trucks lined up outside. It was just an overall disaster. 0 out of 5 would not go again unless absolutely necessary. Because everybody's stealing my time from me today, y'all. We're back in here. I'm showing an ETA of like right at 126, 128, something like that. So we should be able to make it. We'll get there just at that right time. That'll annoy the people working at the warehouse, but they just gonna have to do their job just like I'm doing mine. This is gonna put me in position to hit the absolute peak of the horrible Atlanta traffic again, passing back through for the 3rd time in 2 days. Oh man, y'all, I just can't catch a break on this Atlanta traffic this week. We'll get it done though. We'll get it done. This load is pointing, golly, just what people just come blasting up to stop signs anymore. I mean, it looks like they're just going to come flying out like a rocket ship. Like, why do people want to scare everybody and do that to their brakes? I'm like, y'all are just wrecking the brakes on your cars driving like that. But, and like I said, we'll get it done and we'll get back home. We'll have a weekend and we'll do it all over again. I guess unless they find me something to do locally, I'm going to lose the whole day tomorrow. When I told them I wanted to be home on Friday, Friday afternoon, they put me on something that wasn't going to get me home till Friday night, possibly Saturday morning. And then when I told them that won't work, they were like, well, forget it then. We'll just make you lose out the whole entire Friday of work. So it's all or nothing. Can't seem to win, but I'm going home. That's all there is to it. That's the good part. Lord, I'm tired, and it's only 11:30 in the morning Eastern time. It's been a long one already. I didn't have a chance to film much this morning because it was completely dark outside and all up until right before I pulled in that place. There wasn't much to film. You wouldn't have seen me, although I've said that before. It's probably for the better, but didn't want to do it. Didn't want to deprive you of the ones of you that actually do like me and love me and think I'm just a beautiful disaster. Yeah. Now, no sense of recording in the dark. You wouldn't have seen anything. And then I got there and all I did was just sit until we got out of there, and then we went to the pilot and we did some sitting. Here we are. Proof I'm still here. I made a funny short for YouTube while I was sitting there. I did do that. Y'all can go check that out. It's about going to eat at Five Guys Burgers. I highly recommend you go check it out. It'll only take about 10 seconds of your day to watch that one and comment, give it a thumbs up. I think it's funny. A lot of other people seem to think it's funny too. So far. We're on these back highways. Nice scenery out here. Just not real. Lots of lights, lots of stop signs, lots of slow speed limits, but there's not any other better direct route that takes any shorter. There's 3 or 4 possible different ways, and all of them are either right about the same time but further mileage, or just plain flat out longer. So we're doing the best we can here. We just got to watch out. There's lots of just pop-up 35 mile per hour zones I remember from this morning. There was a state trooper right there. Don't want to get popped. That'll make me late for sure. Well, y'all have heard me fuss about all my wasted time. I'm gonna get off here. I got me a couple of way highly overpriced corn dogs because they didn't have any actual fast food in there. This one actually had a Denny's. Didn't have time to do that. Didn't have time to jump in the back and make anything. And I was hungry, so I just bit the bullet and bought some overpriced corn dogs that I probably won't enjoy that much. But it'll be sustenance in my belly, so I can keep on moving forward with my day. So I'm gonna eat my overpriced food. I'll come back and tell you how horrible it was. I'll be back in a little while. Y'all be good till I get back. Oh, y'all, here I am sitting in a dock again. This has been one of those days that's been a complete and utter waste of just sitting around having people take advantage of our time and waste our time on loads that aren't worth the money of having our time with. We've been here trying to get something on our truck for over an hour now. Just sitting in the dock. Just sitting in the parking lot. This morning we spent nearly 3 hours at the other place. Then we got stuck in that Pilot. The drive over here was slow. The drive to the delivery this morning was slow. I wish I had some more exciting things to share with you guys right now, but I can't get myself on the road to drive anywhere to let you see out the windows with me. So here I am. I'm gonna go back here and start snacking on things I don't need to snack on, just out of boredom and irritation here where it's over with. I got a guy that's going to try and turn out of here tight on me again, like I did in the truck stop parking lot. Please don't. Or is he going to be smart enough to turn left? Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Even though you're still going to end up kind of close because you're going to try. Yeah. Yeah. We don't want my truck hit again, y'all. No. Oh, thought he was going to try some trickeries and shenanigans there, but luckily he didn't. He's going to be smart and wait it out. He don't want his truck messed up either. He's got a nice clean tractor and a super clean newer trailer there, so good on him for trying to pay attention. I don't know how he's going to get out of here, though. There's 2 trucks blocking him in over here waiting. I don't know if they actually load people here. It seems like everybody's just sitting here waiting. Ugh. Yuck. Tired of waiting. Very tired of waiting. Yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna go wait. Y'all go chill out and wait on me. I'll get back with y'all when we get out on the road. Hey y'all. Got the sun glaring all off in our face here. We're on I-20 West. Pointed straight for Atlanta. Again. Yay! Well, it's 5:45. Traffic is most likely peaked. Should still be going kind of strong by the time I get to it, but hopefully not at its maximum capacity by the time I get over this way. We still got a little ways to go before we get to the 285. We eventually got out of that place earlier. Took them a lot longer than I wanted it to, and then we've been in a race against the clock here. I don't know if I'm going to make it back to Ringgold or not. It's going to be very, very close, but I am going to try and make it. But this red Jeep Cherokee in front of me has other ideas, y'all. They're like, we aren't even going to remotely try to hit the speed limit or anywhere near it. So we must go around. There we go. There's another obstacle out of the way. We're picking them off one at a time, y'all. Long time wasting receivers, long time wasting shippers, people driving 15, 20, 25 below the speed limit. Picking them off one at a time. We're getting it done, y'all. Trying to get home and go see my couch and my lady and my dog, and not in that particular order. The lady comes first. We got to get home to Erin. Then we'll pet the dog. Then we'll sit on the couch. Yeah, you heard. I don't guess I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I guess I'm essentially going to end up with a whole day off tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might need to see about taking my truck over to Kenworth and seeing if I can get my first estimate on my body damage from hit and run from the pilot last week. We'll see. I don't know if you got to have an appointment over there or what. I'll need to call and see. If they can't do it, we might try Peterbilt. If they can't do it, we might try Fleet Pride. And if they can't do it, well, I guess we'll wait till one of them can. We'll look and see if there's anybody else. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a full day off tomorrow. I'm going to need it. After going through Atlanta for the third time in 2 days, yeah, everybody needs a break from that. No decent human should have to deal with that kind of hassle in life, let me tell you. There's a lot of sorry things you can do to a person, sending them through peak traffic in Atlanta twice in 3 days. Oh, that's a low down dirty trick right there. I tell you what, if you haven't ever done it, you just don't understand. There's other bad traffic in the country, trust me. I know, I've been through most of it. I've been through the traffic in Los Angeles, I've been through the traffic in New York, I've been through the traffic in Chicago, been through the traffic in Houston, done all the East Coast stuff, but there's just something about Atlanta that gets in my craw, y'all. It just, gets me hot under the collar, if you will. It's the traffic itself is bad enough, and then the people are just absolute lunatics. It's like you see more accidents around that 285 loop, and on the rare occasions that I sneak down the middle. You're not supposed to do that in a truck, but every now and again the situation calls for it. And then you see accidents there too. It's wild, y'all. People are nuts now. Y'all be careful if you ever do go around Atlanta, because it is it's a wild NASCAR race going around 285. It's the Peachtree 500, if you will. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get off here and drive. I just passed Covington there, so we're getting closer to Atlanta. We're not quite there yet. Still got some time for the traffic to thin out a little bit in front of us, and hopefully it will. But I'll hop off here and knock a little more of this out. We stopped and grabbed another quick splash of fuel, because where I bought it earlier when I got the last splash, man, it was high dollar, and I didn't have time to get much, so we got a much better price here in Georgia with our discount. And I snagged a hot food case burrito. Whoa, yummy, nutritious, I tell you. We got that good diet going on today. But we're gonna get on down the road here. Y'all, don't stay put. Go live your life freely. Do what you gotta do. But when I come back, I need you to be there. Yeah. So y'all behave. Don't get arrested. Don't get in trouble while I'm gone. And I'll get back with you here in a little bit. Oh, help me, y'all. Since that last clip, when I turned that camera off, I was just talking about traffic in Atlanta and hoping it'd be this time, by this time of the evening, everything would be cleared out. No less than 5 minutes after shutting that camera off, I hit a near dead standstill stop. Right there at the tail end of 20 there for an accident. Fought through that for 15-20 minutes there. Finally got through it, jumped on 285. Didn't get no more than a mile or two. Traffic slowed down. Accident. We're speeding back up right now, but right up ahead of me on the map here in a few miles, there's another big giant red zone for another slowdown for a what? Can you repeat after me, boys and girls? An accident. It is currently 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time around here in Atlanta. If you look at your map, on the Google Maps there, half the city's streets and roads are just covered in red at 6:30 in the evening, and nearly every one of them due to accidents. People are insane. I was sitting there, the first slowdown, it started moving again for a moment. It got up to 15, 20 miles per hour. You know, still, there was a slight gap, you know, gaps in here, you know, in between some of the cars and stuff. But we're only moving about 15 or 20. And this Mustang comes flying up beside me and jumps out in front of me, doing about 50, and catches up to the car in front of me and has to throw the brakes on right in front of me and slows down. Clearly no call to be driving that fast, so the way traffic was flowing there. And then they just start chunking bottles out their windows. You know, truck drivers get blamed for all the pee bottles and stuff. One bottle of pee came flying out the window. Second bottle of pee came flying out the window. Drink bottle came flying out the window next. A cup came flying out the window next, and then another cup or another bottle came flying out. Driving through there like absolute lunatics and just chunking trash out the windows like a bunch of unrefined, non-housebroken savages. It's chaos around this city. I hate it, y'all. I hate it. Oh man, do I hate driving down here. Don't worry, we'll be a few more miles. I'm knocking right on the door of having just enough time to get home. I mean, just enough time. And every time the traffic starts flowing, I see the brake lights. You see the brake lights. Oh man, y'all. I can't describe to you how much of my lifetime has been spent sitting in traffic in this godforsaken city here. It never quits. It's infuriating. You'll need to come down here and drive back and forth to the city at rush hour for a week or two if you've never been through here, and you'll feel my irritation. As I said in the last clip, I know there's other awful traffic everywhere and other places, and I've been through all of it there too, but there's just something about it here that'll light your fuse. Just the way people act, man. It is just the most nonsensical, non-caring bunch of human beings, just with complete disregard for any common sense or any public safety around here. God, I don't know how people live here and do this every day. I truly don't. I don't know how people take this work commute every single day. Oh man, but just doing it a couple of times in a week, doing it once in a week, doing it once in a month stresses me out. Can't stand it. I'd rather drive just about anywhere than around this damn city here. Ugh, yuck, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and tell you, it was just like no more than I got finished with that last clip telling y'all about, you know, we'll see how Atlanta goes. I got here and I was like, well, even at 6:30 in the evening, we're still doing the same crap. Y'all hang out. I'm not going to keep fussing in your ear. I'll holler at y'all when I get a little closer to the homestead there. And we'll see where we're at. See if time holds up. Will it? Stay tuned. You must know. You must find out. How does this saga for the day end? Come back. Stay here. I'll be back in a little bit. How you doing? Say hi to the camera, Dash. Look at you posing all perfect, buddy. Well, hello. We're not in the truck. Oh, we're not at work. We're at home. I wasn't planning on getting home until this afternoon or something like that. Dash is dancing and digging over here in the floor. He's trying to tunnel to China over here through the floor.
Putting on a show.
I didn't expect to be home right now. I got home last night. I can't figure out any rhyme or reason on how to convey what I want to do during the week, so here I am. Oh yeah. Come home for a reason, y'all. But we're here. We've already been out for coffee and had some breakfast and watched Dash try and dig the hole through the floor. She's in here she's done a couple of things for work. About to do some more. Then we're gonna go out for some adventures. And by adventures, I mean we're going to Walmart, and you know that's you got to be a brave soul to venture out to Walmart, especially depending on which one you go to. Some of them are wild. Yeah, we're here. We're home.
I didn't record a clip last night when I got back to the truck and she came and got me because it got dark. No sense of turning on the camera in the dark. She came and got me. It was really completely dark. I didn't get it. It was almost 9 o'clock when I got back. But how happy are you to see me?
Very, dear.
How much?
Very.
Very. Did y'all hear that, y'all? She wasn't going to make it another day without me getting here. Surprised she survived.
Died of loneliness.
Man, she almost did. She almost did. I was getting reports from all over town that she's not doing real well without you being here for a day or two. So, we're here now. I fixed that. My presence has perked her up incredibly. And Dash, as you could see, he was very happy. He was very happy.
Hi, buddy.
Y'all don't need to tune in for me, do you? Y'all tune in for her and the dog. I mean, I don't blame you. Dash is pretty entertaining. But we're here. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to do our weekend. If we see anything cool, I'll get it on camera. And I'll put it up for y'all to live vicariously with us. Yeah. Where are you going to do things? You want to tell them bye, Mo?
Bye-bye.
All right. She told you bye. Whatever. If it's morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever, when you're watching this, have a good one of those. Be good at it, as I've been saying. And guys, I tell you every week now, as the Red Green Show used to say, the ladies can't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. So get to polishing up those hammering skills or go wash your face and get pretty. One of them two. We'll see you on the next one.
Adios.
Bye-bye.